We are here in Bavaria and we are here at this amazing adventure training centre, taking part in lots of activities and seeing the most amazing views.
I came here to do adventure training, which involves loads of things like rafting, climbing, Klettersteig and mountaineering. I came here to broaden my skills as a cadet.
I took part in an activity that they did here called the Klettersteig. It's practically where we ascend up the side of a hill face and we have to clip into these wires that go from the bottom all the way to the top. The purpose, I think, of this activity was really to build the aspect of teamwork, especially, working with each other. It was the first day, we'd never seen each other before. And getting to know each other in a way that is, pushing people well out of their comfort zones. Some people had never, experienced things like that before. Coming up to the very sheer, steep cliff face and clipping on for the very first time, you looked above you and it was, this looming, daunting, sheer face in front of you. But you knew you were in safe hands with the instructors and you had your teammates around you, and I felt pretty confident once I started getting going and managed to get to the top with no drama at all.
You on my mind a lot, don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, need you every day. You like my oxygen, make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in.
So today we went rafting on the River Lech in Austria. And that involved, basically, we got in rafts of 2 people in each raft, and then we paddled down the river. It was through rapids and so on, and over rocks, and that way we got to experience kind of white water and how to deal with it. That involved things like paddling in different directions, back paddling, forward paddling, that kind of thing, to get used to how water works. It was a very good experience, I enjoyed it very much. The water was very fast because of the rain that we've been having. Also, we weren't completely perfect at it, so we crashed quite a few times and had a good time then and got wet and had lots of fun, and there was good camaraderie among the people doing it. Lining up for rapids was really challenging because you can easily get taken to one side and put in the rocks and brush through the trees, so that was probably the most challenging bit, is getting the boat set up in the right place before we went into the rapids. It was amazing, the mountains were huge, right next to us, lovely woodland, lovely people we saw walking by as well. It's great, really nice place. Love Austria.
Plastic bars wanna copy my steel.
So this morning, we started off with going to Austria. It was about an hour drive, and then once we got there, we did a slight swim test, and then we got our canyoning. Canyoning is you jump off rapid waters into a pool of water, essentially. Sometimes you have to clip onto things and jump off.
We started off by actually going down the canyon. So the first bit was a jump, and it was quite nerve-wracking at first, but yeah, I think everyone got through it quite well. And then we walked on a bit more. We did different stuff. So we did walking, then jumping, then on a bit more higher parts we did abseiling down a bit and into waterfalls, and it was honestly great. Well, sometimes I get a bit panicky in cold water, so I think canyoning was a bit iffy for me at first, but once you kind of get settled in there, it's honestly great. Jumping in from high places into cold water is fine for me now.
It was a lot of fun. Our entire group had a lot of fun today. Hopefully in about 50 odd years time, I'll say I've been in Bavaria and I've done adventure training.
amazing, honestly. Like, I love traveling, and I think it's such a great opportunity to be representing my company, my battalion, and the experience. Like, adventure training, doing so many different activities in 1 week is just incredible.
Everyone's so nice. You meet people that you've never met before. We've all really became almost like a family, sort of. And I think once we get back to where we're from, I think we'll continue that friendship. I've really enjoyed the week so far. It's been great. I've enjoyed every activity. I personally really enjoy the climbing and also the canyoneering.
The instructors are absolutely lovely. Like, the food is great. Germany is absolutely beautiful, and you get to go to Austria. You get to go like to shopping. So honestly, like, it's not just AT that you're getting in the package. It's so much more as well.